Imagine a town, once bustling with life, now silent, holding secrets buried deep within its foundations. What if I told you that some towns aren't just abandoned, but are said to be haunted by the echoes of their own dramatic history? Today, we're journeying into the heart of a real ghost town, where legends and history intertwine, to uncover the chilling myths that refuse to be forgotten. Welcome, history hunters and mystery lovers. We're not just exploring deserted buildings, we're peeling back the layers of time to listen to the whispers of the past. From the dusty saloons of the Wild West to the overgrown mining camps of the Gold Rush, every ghost town has a story. But some stories are darker than others, filled with tales of fortunes lost, promises broken, and spirits that linger, waiting for their tales to be told. Stick around as we separate fact from folklore. Our first stop is Bodie, California, a town frozen in a state of arrested decay. In its heyday, Bodie was a lawless boomtown notorious for its brawls and bad men. They used to say, "Goodbye God, I'm going to Bodie." It wasn't just a place to strike it rich. It was a place where lives were cheap. One of the most enduring myths is the curse of Bodie. Legend has it that any visitor who takes anything from the town, even a rock or rusty nail, will be plagued by terrible luck until the stolen item is returned. Park rangers have received countless packages over the years, filled with returned artifacts and letters of apology from people claiming the curse is real. One letter described a string of misfortunes, car accidents, job losses, and sudden illnesses, all of which supposedly ceased the moment the souvenir was mailed back to Bodie. Is it a supernatural warning or a clever story to protect the town's history? Another chilling tale from Bodie involves the ghost of a little girl. Some visitors report seeing the apparition of a young girl, often near the Kane family residence. They say she was accidentally killed by a miner's pickaxe. Her laughter is sometimes heard echoing through the empty streets, and her small figure is seen peering from windows. The most famous story is that of a park ranger who, while locking up one evening, felt a small tug on his pant leg. He looked down to see nothing, but heard a faint giggle fade into the silence. He never patrolled that area alone at night again. Believers say she's a gentle spirit, forever playing in her lonely town. Now, let's travel to Kennecott, Alaska, an abandoned copper mining town nestled in the vast, unforgiving wilderness. This town wasn't just remote, it was a testament to human ambition against the raw power of nature. When the copper ran out, everyone left, but some say the spirits of the miners who perished in the harsh conditions never did. Workers and visitors to the restored mill building have reported eerie phenomena. They hear phantom footsteps on the wooden staircases, see tools move on their own, and feel sudden, inexplicable cold spots, even on warm days. The most active area is said to be the old hospital, where many miners drew their last breath. People have heard faint groans and whispers emanating from the empty rooms, as if the pain and struggle of a bygone era are permanently etched into the very walls of the building. The most famous Kennecott legend is that of the Lady in White. She is believed to be the ghost of a miner's fiancé who traveled all the way to Alaska, only to find her beloved had died in a mining accident just days before her arrival. Heartbroken, she is said to have thrown herself from a high trestle. Her ghostly figure, dressed in white, is now seen wandering the railway tracks and the area around the old mill, eternally searching for the man she lost. Her mournful cries are sometimes carried on the wind, a somber reminder of the personal tragedies that unfolded in this isolated outpost. Is she a figment of our collective imagination, a manifestation of the town's lonely atmosphere, or is a heartbroken spirit truly trapped in this Alaskan ghost town? From Alaska, we head south to Terlingua, Texas, a ghost town on the edge of Big Bend National Park. Once a thriving mercury mining community, its history is marked by harsh labor and deadly conditions. The cemetery here is one of the most poignant sights, with graves marked by simple wooden crosses and piles of stones. It's the central stage for Terlingua's most enduring ghost story. Locals and visitors alike gather here every year for the Day of the Dead celebration, leaving offerings on the graves. It's during this time, and on other quiet nights, that strange lights are seen floating among the tombstones. Skeptics call them ghost lights or spook lights, similar to the famous Marfa lights nearby, attributing them to atmospheric phenomena or car headlights. But the old-timers tell a different story. They believe these are the spirits of the miners who died from mercury poisoning, their bodies and souls forever tied to the toxic earth. One particular legend speaks of a miner named Carlos, who was cheated out of his claim and murdered for it. His angry spirit is said to be the brightest of the lights, restlessly searching for justice. People who have ventured into the cemetery at night have reported feeling watched, hearing disembodied whispers in Spanish, and seeing a glowing orb dart aggressively between the graves, as if warning them to stay away. Is it just a trick of the light, or is the ghost of a wronged man still guarding his final resting place? Think about the silence in these towns. Is it just the absence of noise? Or is it filled with the unheard stories of those who lived, worked, and died there? The line between history, myth, and the supernatural often blurs in places like this, leaving us to wonder what's real. These tales of curses, heartbroken spirits, and restless miners do more than just send a shiver down our spine. They keep the memory of these places and their people alive. They remind us that behind every abandoned building and dusty artifact, there's a human story of hope, struggle, and tragedy. So, what do you think? Are these just campfire stories? Or could there be something more to the legends of these ghost towns? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've been captivated by these chilling tales from the forgotten corners of history, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We have so many more mysteries to uncover and untold stories to share. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the past, and until next time, keep exploring.